What's up, guys? Happy New Year. It's currently 2:31 in the morning and it is January 1st, 2025. Hold on, wait one sec. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. So as we're going into this new year, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys just about really stopping to smell the roses. But first, before we get into that, my name is Anaya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so grateful for you guys joining me. Per usual, I got my spearmint tea for my hormonal acne girlies. That was very odd. That made me feel very uncomfortable. But I just wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you guys to really talk about being able to appreciate all of the beautiful moments that has led up to your current mindset. You have to really think about the fact that you didn't just become who you are today from nothing. You are a reflection of every experience that you've been dealt, every moment that you have lived, and that's what gives you the mindset to be able to move forward. And I think that the new year and new seasons, and everyone always wants to focus progression, putting out all these amazing goals, which is so amazing because like in order for you to achieve success, you have to have a very clear mindset of what it is that you're looking to achieve. When it's time for you to get that done, it's clear as day what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. But in order for you to have that clarity, you have to be able to stop and smell the roses and really be able to appreciate every single moment that you have experienced that has led up to the mindset and to the person that you are now. I obviously don't want us to be focusing and dwelling on the past because that would be like a sign of depression, or overseeing what happens or for the future because that's anxiety. What I'm really trying to get at is to focus on the present and be able to look back, and as 2024 has ended so beautifully, I was thinking about like all the goals that I wanted to achieve for 2025 and everything that I want to get done. Like I want to get this done, blah 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 blah. It's like a list of things that it's just like I need to get this done, I need to get this done. But as I stop and really think about what I experienced in 2024, it has all been so amazing and so pivotal to my mindset, my shifts, and the way that I am today, which is going to lead me to a higher path, like on the trajectory that is in alignment with who you need to be. So for myself, let's just say like I'm a model. I was signed to an agency that unfortunately didn't really work out, but when I was signed to that agency, I was able to work and walk Fashion Week. That was something that I was really so keen on being able to experience for so long, and the fact that I can check off and say, wow girl, you did your first runway, you went to all the Fashion Week castings, you experienced that, you met amazing casting directors, you were called to go to castings that some people don't get the opportunity to go to. While you may not have booked the job, you have the experience to know like, oh my goodness, like this is what they're looking for. This is an experience that I never had been able to say that I was able to do before. And I was also just looking back on the fact that this time last year I was in Miami working with a celebrity stylist, assisting him for such a huge client. I ended up touring with them for a couple of shows and being able to experience that. And while it's okay to not be completely fulfilled with where you are now, in the end, succumbing to your circumstances for the present, I feel like that is a form of complacency. Like you become stagnant in who you are by just accepting where you are right now. But being able to focus on, I had an amazing experience that has led me up to this moment, has made me who I am today, which is only benefiting me in the future, just elevating my mindset. So when I stopped to really smell the roses, I was like, wow, while I may not have achieved every single checklist of the insanely long things that I have put on that list, because I'm a list maker. A book, write it down, make it happen. It's an amazing book. If you have something in your thoughts, and just write it down, and most likely it's a higher chance of it becoming possible. But yeah, read that book, I'll link it down below. If you don't check off everything that's on your to-do list, but when you start to look back and look at the track record of being like, wow, like I accomplished that, it feels so good. You're gonna have more confidence to be able to achieve your goals moving forward, because when you reflect, it doesn't feel like it, but I actually did that. It's gonna feel so comforting and refreshing to know that you can trust yourself and you trust the actions that you're taking are helping you to achieve your goals. And I think that's such a beautiful thing, that while having a progressive mind and focusing on the future and having clarity on an outcome is amazing, it's so important to accept and appreciate where you've came from, because you can't grow if you don't remember where it is that you came from. And like I said, once you start to reflect on all of the goals that you checked off, that's what builds up trust, and that's what leads to having more confidence to be able to really attack and accomplish all the goals that you actually put out for yourself. Because you're going to say, you know what, I wrote this down, I was able to make it happen. You know, I'm going to shoot for the stars this time, and I'm going to dream bigger, and I'm going to achieve bigger. When you actually put a goal out there and you achieve it, you begin to trust yourself more. And you can't realize that you're achieving goals if you're so steadfast focused on the future. It all stems from gratitude. Gratitude is really like what I'm trying to get at. Being really grateful for all the things that have led you to the moment to becoming the person that you are right now, so that it's going to impact you better in the future. And I'm not saying put all your attention to the future or put all your attention in the past, but just be grateful for the experiences that have led to the mindset that you currently have. It's only elevating you to a higher level of consciousness, and it's only making you stronger, smarter, wiser, and overall just a better being, not only for yourself but for your loved ones and the people that you care about. My coach said to me, he was like, there's people out there that believe that you can achieve your goals. Don't let them down. And while it's so important, because there's people out there that really do believe in you, and I think that's such a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to come on here and say, like, stop, smell the roses, appreciate all the events that have led up to who you are now, so that you can have a real clear focus on how to move forward. Reflecting on all the amazing things that happened for me, I'm also reflecting on where I've slacked off, where I could have honestly put more effort and attention, so that you can fix the past, not fix the past, but move differently in the future by understanding what actions have led you to the current circumstance that you are experiencing. My pastor says your current situation is a sum total of all of the past choices that you have made yourself. So if you're not happy with where you are right now, maybe just do a little self-reflection and be like, what could I have done differently? And it's not to really dwell on the past and be like, I should have did this, I should have did that. It's like detaching from that whole like guilt and shame thing that you're just going to want to put on yourself for not doing better. But you did the best that you could, the mindset that you had. And now you're at a different level of consciousness where these things are being brought to your attention, and it's only making you better moving forward. So it's just allowing you to be more aware of the decisions that you make moving forward, so that in the future you can have a more intentional lifestyle, and you can make sure that you're making decisions that align with God's purpose for your life. While it's amazing to have a progressive mindset and to look forward and have goals, it's also very important to do that very deep self-reflection into the past to understand what choices have led you to where you are now and how you can move differently in the future and become a better version of yourself. It's a new year, and I know that everyone is like, new year, new me, but you cannot become a new version of yourself without a mindset shift and a paradigm shift. And in order to do that, you have to understand what decisions you have made that haven't been in alignment with your higher self. And that's taking a lot of self-awareness, being able to be like, yo, like I could have done things a little bit differently. There's two ends of the spectrum. Dang, I'm looking back, I could have done things a little bit differently. That's okay. I didn't know any better then. Now I know how I can actually take actions. I live an intentional lifestyle that's in alignment with the successful, highest version of myself that God has called me to be. And it's also another version that's like, dang, I had these goals for myself in 2023 that I achieved in 2024. And I was able to check off a lot of the amazing things that I was called to do, and I achieved them. And that's going to give you more confidence to move forward and dream bigger and think bigger, and being able to know that you are so much more than capable of accomplishing the goals that have been placed into your heart, because they're there for a reason. I just hope that everyone can just stop and smell the roses and do their deep reflection on the past and not look at it in a negative light. Remove that detachment from what you could have done and should have done. Reframe that mindset to be able to be like, okay, that wasn't something, I wasn't my highest self then. I am currently a different person now. I have a different mindset. And in order for me to get to that next level, more changes are going to have to happen. Some deep inner reflection about the past experiences so that you can really move forward. And I just know that there's so many goals that have been placed into your heart that are there for a reason. They're there for you to execute them, and whether you finish them in a year or not, they're there for a reason. You know, something that I do with my aunt, so me and my sisters, we'll just sit down and we'll just have a conversation. We'll write down goals that we have, and we'll just have conversations about life and God, and we just have these impactful conversations. And it's so amazing to be able to bring that list back and be like, Auntie, like, look, I checked this off of my list. And when she tells us that we inspire her, it's like we're inspiring each other. Go over the list that we made previously, and we're like, wow, like, we checked this all off. Like, you don't even realize that you're literally living out your dreams. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we're literally every single day living out our dreams. So it's so amazing to be able to reflect and look back and be like, wow, like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, you actually did it. You accomplished something that God put in your heart for a reason. And now, because I know that I can accomplish my goals, I am going to dream bigger than I ever could have possibly imagined, because I know that I can accomplish my goals, and I know that it's feasible. I know that my dreams are attainable. I know that I am currently living my dreams, and my dreams are my reality. And that's what stopping and smelling the roses is. Not having that anxiety for the future to be like, I gotta get this done. I have to get this done, because that's not coming from a place of abundance. Being able to be grateful for the position that you're in right now, you're gonna have that mindset of gratitude, which is gonna be able to allow you to energetically attract all of the goals that God has put inside of your heart. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I am filming this at 2:40 in the morning. It's 2:48 now on the clock. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's something that God put in my heart, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and let you know that you guys are doing an amazing job. And I know sometimes, like, people don't tell others that often. They kind of just watch and sit back and only say things when it's negative. But I am very proud of you for achieving your goals and being able to dream big, think big, and happy to watch people achieve their goals. I'm such a big supporter of anybody who has any type of dream, because we all have a uniqueness. And if you have a goal, I'm in complete support of it, because it's like, wow, like, that's what your calling is. I'm here for you. And I'm really wishing everyone the absolute best year, the most abundant year. I am so excited. I'm so grateful for the community that I have here on YouTube. You guys are my family, and I'm super excited to see where this takes me. I'm just happy that I'm able to be a voice, and I hope you guys got something from this video. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please comment a red heart or a kissy face so that I know that you made it to the end. I love each and every one of you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful, and happy New Year. Bye, guys.